What's up, friends of YouTube? Here Thunderwolf, and I'm here with a new video about how to hack or code or program your Android phone to make Siri but even better on an Android phone. Now, before proceeding, I want to mention some points. The first point is probably get a spare phone. It costs like $30. I found a Android phone that cost me $30. I just searched it up and went for it on the store. But if you already have an Android phone, this point is just optional, just to be safe. Second bullet point, but in this case, the phone should not be locked. I was able to have the phone not locked because it will complicate more the program, and you have to search up. I was not able to make it locked with the phone locked. Next bullet point, and you might like this, is that it doesn't require root. And if you don't know what's root is just like hacking your phone. This time it is hacking. You have to hack your phone and it just unlocks it, so you can just do more stuff, like download apps that you're not supposed to and have them on your phone. And you have to root it. Nobody else can root it for you, not even companies or the owner of the phone, because they don't want you to do stuff like that. Next bullet point, know your phone very well. For example, know how to use configurations, because the apps that I'm about to mention to use on the program might require permissions, like storage or stuff like that. Next bullet point is that the hack or coding program runs the background and might drain your battery very fast. Alright, now I'll mention a list of what you'll need. First thing, a bit of money. Before you go about mentioning the money, there's an app called Google Rewards, which doesn't require a credit card or nothing, or bank account, nothing. It just makes you log in. Since you have a Play Store, it means you have email and password, right? So just download Google Rewards and it will just automatically link to Play Store, and it can only be used in Play Store. What you do in Google Rewards, you just do surveys, and it's just Google stuff, or well, when you go to a place or a location, it will ask you questions about that place, and you just answer those questions. And it's even short. It's not a long duration. It doesn't take long to do the surveys, and it will just give you a couple of cents, but those cents will accumulate and they will just expire within a year. So you have a bunch of time to accumulate a lot of money. And Google Rewards is what I use to get these apps. So just download Google Rewards and accumulate a lot of money, so you can download the apps that I'm gonna mention right now. But it's just optional as well. So if you have already money to buy apps and you don't mind to buy the apps, well, go ahead and just look for a video or something, research how to buy the apps with the money you have already. Second thing, you need an app called Tasker, and yes, it costs money, and the cost of it is $3.79. So yes, you need to buy it, and I would recommend buying it with Google Rewards. Another app that you need to buy is Auto Input. But before buying that, use the app called, Auto Apps. Auto Apps is just a app where it shows you all the apps that are available for Tasker. And so once you get Auto Apps, I'll then mention the apps that you have to download, which is two of them. One is Auto Input, which also costs $2.16. The next app required is Auto Voice. The cost is $3.25, and they add up to $9.02. So there are 4 apps, I believe, that you have to download, and 3 of them have a cost. Next, you need the app called Find Phone. The app, I can put it on the description, or I can show a picture right now on the video. You need that app called Find Phone so the program can work. Next thing, you need to download a notification tone, which you have to have it on a file, or like download file or ringtone file, whichever, but you have to know where its location, how you can find that file of it's just a tone. You need that tone for the Find Phone. So that will be all. Now I'm going to mention, since I mentioned those requirements, I'll mention another bullet points. So the tone is for the Find Phone. So you just add that phone on the app Find Phone. It will ask you if you want to put a customized ringtone, and you add that. Then you Find Phone makes a soft alert and works with the phone off. So you just have your phone off, and then with the Find Phone, it requires like a key word. Once you say that keyword, it will turn on your phone. Then Tasker detects the tone being used and will automatically turn on your phone. So you link the tone file to Tasker, and then it will do steps. It will just make your phone work as a Google Assistant. Now, before showing you guys how to work along with Tasker, I'm just gonna let you skip to the part where I show you guys how to export and import profiles and tasks, so you guys can download the profiles and tasks I have for the program and just paste them on your Tasker. So just download the files I have in the description, and skip the most part of the videos so you can know how to set them up on your Tasker and have the program ready. Alright guys, first thing, I'm gonna show you the easy part, which is how to use the app called Find Phone. So I'm gonna tell you guys that I downloaded the ringtone, or the sound that I'm gonna use for the app Find Phone. I'm gonna show you guys how I can find the file. I go to my files. Let's make it open, and then I am sure that it is on downloads, and it's gonna show the file. I mean. So this is the file. It's called DSD alert. So if I click on it, it makes a noise. Let's see. That's the noise. Let's play it again. So that's the exact noise I use for the app called Find Phone. Now let's go to Find Phone and show you guys how to set it up. So this is how it looks. You can see on the top right side there's a button that activates the app or disactivates it. I'm gonna have it activated, and that's what it shows. So now you see on the Graves bar, it says enter word. So you just click on the word and you can change it to whichever word. Now let's say you're on the street with the phone that has the program. If you say the word, it will turn it on, and other people can hear you. So that's why I told you guys the option about having a spare phone, because if somebody hears your keyword, you're gonna also say the keyword and activate your phone, and they will know that basically your phone is not locked and they can take your phone. So please have your spare phone just at home or somewhere else that no one else can take your phone away or something. So right here we have the word. You can change it to whichever, but my starting word that I used for the program was that word right there. Now it says that it has ads, right? Ads. Well, first thing, I go to menu right at the bottom. Then it says current music. You can change it. Change. Pops out an ad. You just close it. And before I right when I downloaded the app, it had the My Music as an ad. Cause if I click the My Music, it will pop up an ad that you have to watch, and after you're watching it, it's totally free. So you click My Music, you watch the ad, it finishes, and then you can change your song. And then right here you can see the file, DSD alert 29. Right here you can change the song, and it'll show you all the files, the sound files you have, and you can choose any, but the one I choose for this so I can find it easily is the DSD alert. That's the sound, and I just hit apply, and that it has the file already set. Alright, that's it for this app. It's set for the program. It's activated, right? You just get out. Now let's go to Tasker. This is the hard part. Alright, here we have multiple, well, these are called tasks or profiles. And first thing, I'm gonna show you guys the first one, which is called rock. I just called it right like that so I can remember it. And it says file open, download. Alright, so the first profile, let's click it. It says all that, file open, download DSD alert. To do that, let's make another one. Let's hit the plus on the bottom, and then we hit event. And since I told you guys we need the tone file, let's hit file and file opened. Now hit the loop, and that would show you that you have to locate or find the file you want to use. That's why mine is at download, and it says DSD, so I just click it, and the file is set for the file. It's now linked to Tasker, right? Now you just hit back, and it's already set on the bottom. You see, it looks like the top one. Now here, these are tasks, right? These are the ones that I already made. As you can see, I clicked on one and it linked to that same profile. But this is not the correct one to use. This isn't refresh. This is just to refresh the Find Phone because it has a certain problem to use. But I managed to fix that. So instead of that, let's hold pressed and add task. Actually, select a different task. Now here you can, as you can see, it says Google has stopped. So it stopped because the app called Find Phone is using Google to always hear your voice and until you say the keyword, and Google doesn't like that, so that's why it stops. But the refresh task that I just popped out right now, it manages to reactivate the app and it will work again. So just close app. Now let's make a new task, and I'm gonna show you guys. You can right here you can see that you need to put a name for the task. So let's say I just put true. Now here you have to create a task, which is our steps. There's steps for the program, right? You just hit the plus symbol and it shows you all the things it can do. Now let's just add something just to make it stay, because if you don't add nothing and you go back, it will delete the task and the profile, I believe. So I'm gonna put the weight. What I did here is just go all the way down, and the thing is that says task, it's just like coding. So it says else, and if, or, go to, if. Those are just coding variables that many coding programs use. So one task I'm gonna use is wait. So that just makes a step wait for a certain amount of time, like seconds, minutes, hours. So on the seconds it says 0. You can use the either bar, this circle thing, or the arrows. So you can add 2 seconds or milliseconds on the top. Now since I put 2 seconds, I go back, I press OK. Now that's a step for that task, and now I can get out without being deleted. So you see it saved something. Now I'm gonna go to rock, because that's the first task or profile I want to do. So I'm gonna go to the task. As you can see, the first step is wait, and it's just wait for 1 second. The second step is turn off. That turn off is turning off the screen. So it locks your screen, and it will then, third step, it will be wait 1 second. Fourth step will be turn on. So that will be turning on your screen. I'm gonna show you guys right now how to do that, but I'm gonna proceed. I'll keep putting steps of wait so it doesn't glitch when steps are trying to be made. Now, sixth step is launching an app, and that will launch Find Phone. So I'm gonna show you how to do all of those steps. So let's copy everything. What I did right here, I long pressed the first step, and then hit the 3 buttons on the right corner, and then select all, and that will get all the steps. And then this rare or weird square rectangle button on the top, you just click it, and that will copy all the steps. Now I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go to the new profile on the bottom, hit the task, and I'm gonna just copy and paste here. So I just click, and I'm gonna hit the clipboard. That will just paste the whole thing I copied before. And there you go. Now I hit OK. It looks like the app or Google Assistant was activated accidentally. Hold on. Let's turn it off, because it will be automatically activating. Alright. So first thing, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it turn off the screen. So you hold that step, and then click 3 buttons, and then insert action. Alright, here are all the steps that are available, and the one that we need to turn on the screen or turn off the screen, it says display. You go in display, and then it shows all the steps it could do on your phone, but we're looking for to turn off the screen, and it's all the way on the bottom. You see, display, turn off. And since I don't have this phone locked, I can just hit lock, but it would just turn off the screen. So since that it's enabled. Let's go back, hit OK, and now there's a copy of step 2 and step 3. You see, now I already showed you guys how to do wait, right? Alright, so let's go. Step 5 is the same thing. Hold, and then 3 points, enter action, display, go all the way to the bottom, and hit turn on. And you don't have to move nothing here, it will just turn on your screen. So let's go back. Now there's a copy of step 5 and step 6. Next, it's step 8, which is launching an app. It will be the Find Phone app. Hold it, 3 points, enter action, launch app, which is on the second bar. You hit app, and then you go to launch app right here in the middle. Click it. Now it asks you which app. You look for that app. We're looking for Find Phone right here, this one. There you go, that's the app. And since you already selected the app, you just go back, hit OK. Now there's a copy of 8 and 9 step. Let's go to step 11, and this is the most complicated one. Let's go in. Wait, let's just make a copy. So hold it, 3 points, enter action, and as you can see, the heads mention auto input. So that is the apps that are available for Tasker, and those apps are found on plugin. So you just hit the plugin, right? Plugin, and it shows all the available apps. I have more apps because I downloaded them or bought them too, but you don't need those extra apps for this program. So just hit auto input, hit action, and then hit the pencil on configuration. Now it opens auto input, and here you have to say click auto input helps you click automatically the screen, so that's why everything is automatic. So auto input helps you click anywhere from the screen in whichever app, or maybe there's apps that restrict that, they don't allow auto clicks. So there's an easy setup, right? So you can hit easy setup, you hit close, and it will go automatically to home screen, I think, or there's a auto input notification right there, and it says add. Before doing that, go to whichever screen you want to go. Let's say I open the Find Phone. Let's open it, and then once it launches, we're gonna want auto input, click the activation of the keyword right on the right type corner. So let's bring down the notification bar, and then we just hit add of the auto input, and well, it blocks the activation button, but well, there it is. So you just hit the activation button and it scans it. So it gives you a lot of options how to recognize that screen. So once you click the activation button, you hit accept, and then it will ask you to go back to the input app. So let's click first. This is the auto input app. Click it, and it automatically asks you which option you want to use to recognize the app. I'm gonna just hit element center point, and then it will ask you if you want long click, paste, select text, but we want click. You just hit it and it's set. Now you just hit the check mark on the top, and then it will go back to Tasker. And as you can see, it already has a value, and you just go back since that it's already set up. Now it might not be the same point or value, not to the copy one, since the easy setup may just have a small error of recognizing what you want it to do. So I'm gonna tell you a quick advice, or just like it's an advice. If you know how to code or something, or you know how graphs work, like x-y axis, where it starts from 0 on both axes, it's on the left top corner. So the left top corner of your screen of the phone, and then if you go to the right, it will be the x-axis, and if you go down, it will be the y-axis, and it will go. The whole screen has to be positive. There's no negative here. So 0 starts on the left corner, top corner. Now you can just change that. Let's go to my auto input action, the step 12. Click it, and it says 3743. So I hope, I don't know if that could help you guys, but I'm gonna show you guys how to change the value on step 11. You just go back to input on the pencil, and then it says field point x and y coordinates. So that's the graph values. Click it. Wait, I don't remember the values anymore. 3743. Okay. 37 is for x, and 43. 3743. Hold on, pencil. Field point. Let's change that. 3743. 37 is for x coordinates, and 43 is y coordinates. Hit OK. And there you go. There's a copy of step 11 and step 12. Now, another app for Tasker is step 13, voice command. Well, that's not actually the app. This is actually from Tasker. So I'm gonna show you guys how this looks. Let's click it. And it just has 2 options to choose. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get that voice command. It would just automatically activate Google Assistant. Google Assistant. So let's hold it. 3 points, interaction. And then we go, I don't even remember how exactly it is. I think it's media. Nope, it's not media. Go to input. And go all the way down. And it says voice command. It looks like a mouse. So click it. And those are the 2 options you see. So you just go back. And there's a copy of step 13 and step 14. And everything else, 15 and 16, is just wait. 3 seconds and 2 seconds. Alright. So that first profile is set up. So it has multiple steps. Next, we're gonna do the YouTube Music step. So yes, YouTube Music is preferably than YouTube, because YouTube Music is more about music. If you want to hear music, if you're using this program to just hear music, the YouTube Music is perfect for this program. So please download YouTube Music and set up a profile. I'm gonna show you guys how to set the profile for YouTube Music. Alright, so let's hit the plus symbol. Hit let's see what's it doing. YouTube Music. So I think it's application. And then you look for YouTube Music. YouTube Music, here it is. Once you click it and it has like an orange line around, you just go back. And then let's make a different task, new task. Let's name it. Let's say front I don't know, I'm just making up words. Hit the check mark, and then just add something random. Task. I always put just wait because it doesn't do nothing. Just make the steps wait 2 seconds. Hit OK. Go back. Just copy and paste the task of YouTube Music. Hold the first step. 3 points. Insert. Wait, no. Select all. And then the weird rectangular on the left the left edge or side. Hit it, copy, go back, YouTube Music, the last one, right? Front task, and then hold the wait, the first step, and hit the clipboard. And I copy and paste all the steps. Hit OK. Not working, just hit back. Not working, just hit the apps where you can see the apps used. Go back, and it's working. Alright, let's copy the things. So the first step, it says flash and it says text, right? Let's I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Hold it, 3 points, insert action. Hold up, I forgot something. Go back, turn off the profile before something happens. Alright, hold it, 3 points, insert action, and hit alert. So it alerts you from something. So hit flash. Now put playing, and it just tells you, like, it shows you a small message on the bottom of the screen that whatever you want it to alert you from. So let's say YouTube Music is launched, and once it's launched, it starts the task, and while you have the alert flash, it will message you or just pop up a little text saying what you put on the text. So once we have playing on the text, we go back, and now it has a copy of step 1 and step 2. Step 3 is wait. I already showed you how to do that. Now step 4. Let's hold it. It says task refresh, right? So let's insert an action. We look for tasker and profile status. Wait, hold on. So it says stop. Let's see. So those are tasks. Yeah, refresh. Yeah, refresh and Joe. Step 4, step 5 are tasks. So they're not profiles. So hold step 4. 3 points. Insert action. And then go all the way down and hit task. And hit stop. Here you have to look for the task. That's why I'm putting names to the task. So whichever task you did, hold on, I'm gonna see, refresh. So refresh and Joe are from profiles. It's from tasks that I have. Let's look for Joe. Here's refresh. That's the refreshing part. And where's Joe? Here's Joe. On man. It's for the assistant and or Google. It activated Google. Alright, so this is kind of complicated because I have to link those. Alright. Okay. So I'm just showing you guys how to stop a task, right? And then I'll explain you guys how to do the program. Alright, so go to the step 4, the stop task, and then it's asking you to add a task. I'm gonna add the same one as the refresh one. So hit the loop, and it shows you all the tasks you have created. So I'm gonna look for refresh, and it's right here, refresh, and it's set. So you just go back, and we have a copy. So step 6 is the same thing as step 5 and 4, but with a different task. Also step 7 is just a flash. It just alerts you what you want it to be alert of. Step 8 is profile status. So let's hold it. Click 3 points, interaction. And let's look for tasker. Here it is, tasker. And profile status. And then it's almost like tasks, but this time it's just the profiles. So let's go back, cancel. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna look for the name, profile status, refreshing. So it's refreshing, and it's set to off. So interaction, go all the way down, tasker, profile status, the name, let's click for refreshing right here, and it's already set to off. You can click it and toggle or make it on, but I'm gonna make it off. Go back, hit OK, and there you go. We have a copy of step 8 and step 9. Now step 10 is the same thing I showed you the first time. Step 11 is auto input action. So that is just making a weird thing, like just hitting the back button. So let's see if it's actually what I want. So let's hold it. 240, right? 240, that's the value. So I'm gonna hit the 3 points, interaction, look for plugins right here, plugin, auto input action. Alright, let's hit the pencil for configuration, easy setup, close, add, right on the auto input bar, and then hit the backspace or hit the back button. Let's see what value is it. No, it's not. Reselect. Let's say it's right here. Yep. So that is just like, you see the tiny middle part where you see the necklace of the wolf, the TW. Well, I'm clicking there, so that's on. Just I made that click because YouTube Music has this. Watch. Let's hit YouTube Music. I'm gonna go in. If I put a song, let's say Get Lucky. Hold on, I'm gonna put Get Lucky. I'm gonna scroll down, and that's the small bar you see where it says Get Lucky, the small bar. Well, that's where I make it click on, because when I say Google to put a song, it puts YouTube Music, and it shows, it doesn't show it all the way open, it shows it all the way in a small bar. So I make Tasker to click it, and it opens it up all the way. So that's the point. Just hit any point of that bar and it'll make it as a value. So let's put the notification, and that's the value right there, 240,730. Let's hit accept. It's gonna make us go back to input, auto input. Hold up, right here, click it. Now it has the value. You just hit the element center point. You want those values, and it's gonna ask you if you want to click. Yes, I want to click. Now hit the check mark, and we have values 240, 730. We go back, and that's almost the same value as the step 12. But I didn't click on the YouTube music, that's why. So that's the value. This is the value that's actually this is the value that I actually want, 240 and 800. So if that's helpful, you can use that too. Go back. Profile status, well, I already showed you. You can go back on the video, go back if you need to review that. Now this part is done. Go back. Now let's make man, this one right here, and it's the assistant or Google. Alright, now let's do profile named man. This is the when two or multiple apps are opened or are changed. So we're gonna do a similar one. Let's do this. Press the plus symbol on the right bottom corner, application, and you can touch one. I'm gonna put assistant or as well as Google. So those are two things selected. You go back, and now create a new task. You name it. I'm gonna put hat, just random. Now create a task, hit the plus symbol and go to task, and I'm gonna put wait 2 seconds. Go back. It doesn't do nothing, but it's gonna save it. Let's see what it has here. I named the task Joe. I'm gonna get one thing. Hit the 3 points. Insert. Wait. Select all. Hit the weird rectangular on all the way to the left side. It copies it. Go back. Go to the assistant or Google. The last one. The last profile. Hit hat. And then hold 3 points. Paste below. Alright, now I'm gonna explain the parts that I haven't explained before. I might go back in. Alright, so the first step and the second step I already explained them. Now I'm going to step 3, which is a beep. So that just makes make the phone just beep, make a beep sound. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So hold it, 3 points, interaction, and it's on the alert tab. As you can see, it's the first thing, so you can press it, beep, and you don't have to move nothing on it. So you go back, and there you go. There's a copy of it. Why the duration is different because it makes a long beep, so you can decrease the amount of time it beeps. Now the auto voice recognize, that is different from the previous voice command. So this is the auto voice. It is the app download. So let's make a copy, but let's first get in. As you can see, the prompt text, it shows pause, voice command without headset, command all. As this is just, it launches the app called auto voice, and it just hears what you're gonna say, like a word or a couple of sentences, and then it would just save that what you said, and it would just proceed to be used on the steps, on the further steps. But I'm gonna show you guys how to select this auto voice recognize. So I'm gonna hold it, 3 points, interaction, look for plugin, auto voice, and then I just put which one is it, recognize. Then configuration, the pencil. You can see prompt text. There you go. I just random thing. Pause. I'm gonna put pause. Okay, that'll be all for this. Nothing else. Alright, hit the check mark. There you go. I'm using the first percent. You can see a percent saying AVCOMM avcom. So I'm gonna use that. That's a variable. So I'm gonna go back. Hit OK, and then you can see there's a copy right there. Step 5 and step 6. Now the avcom, that's where it comes in. It's a variable, and you can its value could be pause. So the auto voice is gonna recognize when you say pause, and it's gonna store it on the avcom variable. And if you say pause, and that's when step 7 comes in. You put if. To make a if, let's hold it, 3 points, interaction, and it's where I told you guys about task. When you hit task, you can see all the cases, and there's if right there. So you hit if, and that's where you plug in the variable. If you don't remember the variable, you can look for them. Just make sure it is clicked on the variable part right there, and then you hit that weird arrow, like rectangular pointy arrow, and it'll show you all the variables that are there. So you can see, and the avcom is right at the first stop on the first part, but I don't think it will show you guys for you guys, because it's showing that's the first variable, because I have already used it multiple times. So it shows me the favorite one. You have to actually look for it, I think, the avcom. And you just hit avcom, put what you think you're gonna say or what you want, but in this case I want to say pause, and when it pauses it's gonna do some type of steps. But if I don't say pause, it won't do the steps that I selected. So if I put that, let's go back. I just hit if, because I don't want to if and I don't want the second and third part. I just want to if. Okay, and there you go. There's a copy of 7 and 8 step, but in this case I'm gonna erase it so it can look better. After if, there's red lines, right? Those are gonna be the steps that are gonna be accomplished. They're gonna be made when you say pause or whichever word you put. And automatically I already show you guys step 8. It's a stop. It will stop a task. Wait, turn on the screen, launch app, which is find phone. Wait, auto input. I already show you guys how to set that up. Wait, go home. So go home I haven't showed you guys. So let's hold it, 3 points, insert action, and that can be made by, I think, app. Yeah, there you go. So you go in app, and there you go. It's the fourth tab. Go home. You don't have to do nothing here. Go back, and there you go. There's a copy 16, 17 of the step, and everything else. Launch app. I already show you guys. You just select it. Profile status. There you go. And then there comes the else if. It's the same as if, but if the first if doesn't work, else is just another type of if, another case. If, and then it's the same thing as I showed you guys. You'll find the same thing on the if. You might find it like, let's hold it, 3 points, interaction, go to task, and there you go. It shows else, and the if is gonna be inside of else. So you hit the plus symbol, and then it shows you to plug in the variable. But in this case, I'm just gonna cancel it. So it's just else, and the if comes inside the else. And then the avcom is where the word you say is gonna be stored. And if it equals to next, you see like this, you don't have to move it. The little wiggly line in the middle, you don't have to move it. It comes with the F. And you just, if you type in whichever word you say, it will accomplish the steps. So in this case, I put next, and then it does these steps: stop, wait, click, auto input, wait, stop, auto input, and then another else if. And then so in this case I put avcom. If it doesn't equal pause, and if it doesn't equal next, then it will do another type of steps. It will just launch assistant. So if I click inside more here, you can see like add another one. It shows or and. So if I click and, you can change it to either or and or XOR, different type of things. But in this case I'm just gonna delete it. To change the wiggly line to exclamation mark, that's the exclamation mark just means that if it doesn't happen, not. So let's say it doesn't match, right? Doesn't match. That's the doesn't. So it doesn't equal pause, or it doesn't equal not next. Alright, so just go back, and that's it. Alright, go back, and that's for the man. Now inside the app changed, let's see what this is. Paid task. This is just Google Rewards, I believe. Profile status, man. Go home, wait, turn off. Yeah, there's when an app change. This, if let's say I made the program open Google Rewards, it'll show right here. So you just click the loop, and you just choose the app you want it to detect that's opened. Let's cancel. It will detect it, and it will do the steps, the arrow green, right? Load. It will do those steps, all those steps, and it will just turn off your screen. At the end, the last step, step 8, it will just turn off your screen. It will do all those things, but it will go home, and then it will turn off your screen. And then refreshing, it just sets a time. I'm gonna show you guys how to set that time. But in this case, the same steps, just doing different actions. I'm gonna set the time frame. So click the plus symbol, and then you can see the time right there. Time. And then those are the different things. Like it starts from 1 of the afternoon, or you can change it to 8 a.m. and then every once in a while, every hour or every minutes. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna cancel it though. That I'm just showing you guys how to do this. And then there comes the 4. Just as, if the Google Assistant is launched, it's gonna do the steps, just 3 steps, right? Easily. And it's the same step, but different, doing different things, right? So that's it. Pretty easy, but complicated to link them all together. I'm gonna be making a file for you guys to download, and I'm gonna show you guys how to import them and export them. So in case you don't know how to do this, you're gonna download that. I'm gonna delete the things I did right here. Delete. And well, these are all the things you have to do, so I'm just gonna pass through them. So file opened, speak noise. I'm gonna show you guys. It does all of this. Voice command. Just passing through YouTube. If YouTube is open, app open. It flashes, wait, stop, profile. Just all the things. I already showed you guys how to do it. If it opens Assistant or Google as well, it does all these things. Passing through. You guys are just going to download the file and just open them on your tasker. Once you have all the apps, this is paid tasks. It's Google Rewards, I believe. Go in, profile status, go home, turn off. It does all the steps. You guys know how to do them now. refreshing. It just does these steps. Clicks, waits, clicks again, same button. Go home and turn off. There you go. And the 4 opens Assistant and Google. Just waits and clicks twice the same part. Alright guys, now I named all my profiles, and now I'm going to make them as a file, or so you guys, I'm gonna make them as a file so you guys can download it and set them up on your guys' tasker. So what I'm gonna do is highlight them, hold them, touch, and then hit the 3 points on top of the corner. Export XML to storage. That's just a type file. Done. I'm gonna hit back. Hold on. Go back. Look for the file. Hold on. Right here, files. Get out of that. Alright. Let's see where it left off. Apps, internal storage. Go in. I'm gonna look for tasker. Just now. Profiles. And there you go. All the profiles that I have created. I'm gonna get those, make a copy, and set them in the program. I also have to make a for the tasks, a file for the task. So let me make them right now. Task. Hold them up. Hold on. Let me see what tasks are actually being used. Speak new ease, flash, Joe, lol, refresh, present. Speak new ease, flash, Joe, lol, refresh, present. Alright, let me remember them. Speak new ease, flash, oops. Speak new ease, where is it? Speak new ease, flash, Joe, refresh, and present. Only those, right? Alright, now I'm gonna export them, hit that small arrow, XML to storage. Done. It's going to open me, I think, to send it to someone. Okay, I go out. Get out. I don't want that. Get out. There you go. Now I'm going to check. That's all we need, right? Those I don't use them, so they also are okay. I'm gonna look for them on the storage, on the files, internal storage. Now go to tasker all the way down. Profiles, task. There you go. Profiles. It's all those, and task. All of those. Flash, draw, present, first, speak new. There you go. So those are set. I'm gonna be putting them together so you guys can download them and import them. I'm gonna show you guys how to import them. Now, so what you gotta do is hold the tab where it says profiles, hold it and hit import profile. And then you gotta look for the profile, the file that I sent you. You look for the profiles, and then you have to select. You hold. You see, I have clicked one of the profiles, and it has been re-entered again. It's a copy, so I'm just gonna delete that. Okay, so that's how you import the profiles. You have to do it for each one of them. Now let's go to task. Let's hold it. Not that. The task profile, the task tab. and then import task, and it automatically reads the files that I will send you guys, and you just click on each one so you can download them and set them up on Tasker. Click on one, and it will automatically be copied into the tasks. Now I believe there's 2 flashes. Wait, is it flash or refresh? Hold on. Yeah, it should be flash. I don't think it actually put it in, or it's just... Alright, it's alright. So that's how you import the profiles and tasks. You hold the tabs on top and you just hit import, and it will automatically send you to the files I will be sending you guys. Or probably you guys will have to look for them and just click each profile and task so it can be downloaded to the Tasker. As you can see, you're watching my spare phone. So to proceed, I'm gonna show you guys how the program works and how it actually looks like when it works. But first, you gotta click enable rock, right? You click it, skip man, then activate reward and refreshing. Those have to be activated manually by you. You have to activate them, but you don't have to activate man and for, because those will be activated by the either you or reward or refreshing. So those have to be activated, right? Those, remember those, and just hit the check mark at the top. Make sure. Now they're activated. Now you can just get out, and you can also, if the find phone, as you can see, is activated, you can also just like deactivate it. Wait, hold on, it's a refreshing. No, not true. I just clicked on accident. Alright, so just deactivate it. Alright, and activate it. That won't cost nothing, it will just refresh it. So it can work very well. Now all we can do is just turn it off and watch. If I turn it on, it doesn't require a password. You see? It's way more easier for the program. So turn it off. And I'm going to turn on with the keyword. 3, 2, 1. Rocky. Once more, it didn't hear me. Rocky. There you go. It heard me. Turns on by its own. It clicks by its own. There you go. Play Skrillex. I like Skrillex. Plays it. It flashes right there. You see the flashes? Those are messages. And it plays the song by its own. Cool, huh? Well, that's just an ad by YouTube Music. Don't listen to that. Just wait until the music plays. There you go. Also, if you wanna like skip the song, I just call Google, right? Because the phone is on. Not the keyword, just Google, because the phone is on, right? Okay, Google. It beeps. And that tells me next. Scans that, it recognizes it, changes of song. There you go, you see? Now I want to pause it. I don't want to hear the song anymore, and it's gonna activate the keyword again. So I just call Google. Okay, Google. Beeps. There you go. The alerts. Pause. It recognizes it. And now it goes to find phone, the app again. Activates. There you go. Gets out, right? By its own. It's doing it by its own. And turns off by its own. You're gonna see this. gets out, and it takes a while. Out. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? And the keyword is activated again, so you can call it and it turns on by its own and does the same thing. It activates Google by its own, and you can tell it what to do. Alright, cool, huh? Alright, guys, as you can see, it works very well. I made it by my own. I believe it's even better than Siri and Google as well. Either way, it's using Google to make the program work. Now I believe any phone or smartphone is able to do the same thing as Siri, but Siri still requires password to be doing stuff with your voice. And probably I'm saying it's better because this is just one time payment, or it does cost something money. It costs money, but it's just one time and it's very low, the cheapest. And Siri or iPhones or other phones might require monthly payments, and nobody likes that. You have to be paying every month so you can have that same program as what I'm showing you guys today. So I believe that's all for today. Share a comment or opinion, anything is good. I'm good. I am willing to read them and answer you guys back. If you like this, subscribe and leave a like and keep this video on your favorite list. Alright, see you guys.